Hello, everybody, and welcome to WARNO League Season 4. As it starts tomorrow, and obviously that means players who signed up will have to know who they actually play against. And first of all, we're going to talk a bit quickly about the format again. So, for everybody new to the format, it is split into 4 divisions. We have 68 signups this time around, so 3 of them will be 16 players, 1 of them will be 20 players, and each division has a different skill level. The link for the match arena actually is there. I have to fix that in a second. And yeah, the players then play in a group stage where they play against everybody in their group of 4 or 5 players once in a best of 2. So if they win one map and lose one map, it's a draw. If they win both maps, it's a win. And yeah, picks and bans. We will have 6 bans this season. Each player bans 3 divisions, and then player 2 here picks 1 division, player 1 counter picks. And so yeah, 6 bans. This will stay the same, even if Salvac launches within the season, and there will not be any further bans added to it. The map pool might change if the rank pool changes. We will go with the rank pool for the map pool. So if there's any additions or any removals, we will go with that as well. If it's within limitations, if they pull out 5 maps, obviously, and the map pool is too small, we will have to have a look in it. But outside of that, we will go with the ranked map pool so that people can practice for the league in ranked easily as well. There is a prize pool generated through Match Arena, as always with these events. So you can find them here. We have 68 people signed up this time around, and you can help out on the Match Arena with the prize pool again with the claim code buttons. So if you click on claim code, you can add free money to the prize pool again. We have gained those from Match Arena again, so easy free money for the players in the tournament. If you want to help out with a big contribution, you can do so here as well. And yeah, thanks to all of you guys jumping in here already. Match Arena link in the chat right now on Twitch in a second, also in the chat on YouTube. And yeah, we will be able to get all of that around. So there you go, YouTube people. Thanks for all of the support, you guys. So that means let's jump right into the different groups. And we start in Division 4, where we have 16 players. And we have quite a lot of new names. We have a couple of returning players, and I'm always happy to see them. Santiafel has been a couple of times in the league in Steel Division especially. I believe 1 league in WARNO, but that was season 0 or 0.5, so a long time ago. Did return here now. Good to see you back, Santier. 3 Cats in the trench coat, we have seen before. Happy to have you back as well. Trago Tanko is back as well. And I would call Trago Tanko one of the favorites of this all, but all the other names here are new. This one is our American groups here with the Khan, Mighty Kalasor, and these are, we have 2 American groups in Division 4 here. Wu-Tang, F Nordy, Howler, and Rock are in here as well. Howler and Rock played in one of the 2v2 tournaments together, now decided to sign up for League, and we'll have to face each other here in this one. And then we have Trago Tanko, Dima Vets, Bulka, Zugrex, Magic Jang, Critic, Player 1.5, and Zadi Striadomi down here. Division 4, really a lot of new names. From the pure rank, a lot of them are really quite new to the game in 1v1 in total. Like a lot of them just started getting into competitive play, and that's what Division 4 is for. The highest rank we have here, I believe, is rank 600 with Magic Yang. So yeah, for all of you who are always a bit too scared to join the league, like you see, there's a lot of new faces here, a lot of friendly competition. So for future seasons, you are all absolutely welcome here to join in as well. And it's a way safer space to be than the normal rank ladder from the matchups you get here. So yeah, this is a nice space here. I'm really looking forward to see who comes out on top. Always hard to predict this division because so many new names, and it's all about how much work the people put in within the season, how much they learn, and who puts in the most effort, really, for who wins it in the end. Usually, the improvement between the beginning of the season and the end of the season is massive. So I'm really looking forward to casting these again and seeing who comes through the most. And yeah, this is looking pretty nice. So this is Division 4. And that brings us to Division 3, where we will see a lot more familiar names. This is rank 180 to 500, 600 from the rank ladder, or players like in similar areas. We're starting with an American group here, with It's Rover, moving up from Division 4 last season. Sneaky Black Guy, Fat Kid, Atla, and 3-6. All well-known names. Atla joining us here is pretty cool. Yeah, first time for Atla in the league, I believe, but yeah, good to have them here. Fat Kid, and we have last season, 3-6 we had last season. Sneaky Black Guy is new as well. Did play quite a lot with other FOB members, so yeah, is practicing a lot. I would expect them to be pretty strong here. Maybe the favorite of the group, though Fat Kid is quite strong as well. So this one will be a tough group for sure. Group number 2, Sneaky, Tata Boy, Termi 385 coming up from Division 4. Want Some Noob, and Jake 285 coming up from Division 4 as well. So 2 new faces here. Sneaky and is from last season, and then Tata Boy and Want Some Noob in their first WARNO League. Tata Boy has played some smaller tournaments in the past. Want Some Noob has played a lot of Steel Division events in the past, but it's their first WARNO League, so we're looking forward to see what they can do here. It's always interesting to see some people really transition over easily from Steel Division. Some really suffer, like Division 1 players from Steel Division, like Farid, completely struggling in WARNO. Was an interesting thing to see. But others like Static obviously are top players in WARNO as well. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how Want Some Noob fares here. Then Group C, we have the Hellion, who has been a staple here in Division 3. Cindy, 83 coming around. And there, I forgot how that name is pronounced. First WARNO League for this person as well. Google Translate can help out here in a second. For Patrici Ritsima, right, Ritsima coming around. Patrician Ritsima, basically, coming around here. They played in a Steel Division League in the past, and I believe they played in one WARNO tournament, but their first WARNO League. MZO here as a fellow content creator in the first WARNO League as well. And then we have Lijek, who has been a staple of SDL events for a long time. So yeah, a good mix here of newer faces and well-known faces as well. My money would be on Zio in this one, though Lijek is a hard person to beat. I think those two have the highest chance here. This is the division with 20 people, so that's why you see groups of 5s here, but only 2 of each advance as well here. So it's a tough one. But yeah, Zio in and Lijek here, I think the favorites, but I'm not quite sure how good Rissima is in WARNO. Like they play the Steel Division League pretty well, but I have no idea how good they are in WARNO, so that's going to be interesting. The Helen is still learning, constantly improving. Gonna be interesting to see how good they are this season. And Cindy, same thing. So yeah, it's an interesting group for sure. And then we have Group D, where we have well-known names as well. Trisco has been around the tournament scene for a long while. Baghdadi is back. Always a question of if Baghdadi does make it through a season. If they make it through a season, they have a decent chance of advancing. Unfortunately, I think one of the players that has the badge of most dropouts. I hope they make it through this one. Otherwise, yeah, no pressure, Baghdadi. But if you drop out of this one as well, we'll have to consider if we let you into future tournaments. The Ranger coming around here, really ambitious content creator as well when it comes to the league. So I'm interested to see where they can end up in this season. for sure improved a lot last season. So I think playoffs are absolutely possible. Max's conspiracy, yeah, from last season Division 3 as well. Both didn't quite make the playoffs there, but I think they improved quite a bit there. So chances are they have good shots this time around. And then we have Izaris as the last one here. That's a new player to the group stage as well. So this one is going to be really interesting. And yeah, gonna be a lot of fun as well. Hey, thanks. And I'm gonna start playing 20 ranked games again. I'm not quite sure if you're gonna burn out there. But yeah, this for sure. If I would put favors, yeah, sneaky, sneaky 1, sneaky 2, both I think are pretty strong. It's Shover was really good in Division 4. I think they are still good for this one. And then Zio and Ranger, I think those would be the ones where I would put my points. But you can do that yourself later on, guys, because WARNO Fantasy League is back. We're gonna have a look into how you get into that later on as well. And then we have the next one here coming up with Division 2. And that's where the familiar names start to show up in force. Starting with Bloody Knight, did really well in Division 2 last season. Division 3 last season. So moves on to Division 2 here. Edbe, really well-established player here in Division 2. Did make playoffs last season, but only to the quarterfinals, not quite the semifinals. But for sure, somebody you have to beat to make it to the finals. Like, that's not gonna be easy. Ghost Dragon is back as well. Really strong player in Steel Division. Pretty strong in WARNO as well. Not quite fully in it yet. We'll see how it goes this season. I think they still have a lot of potential up there. One of our couple Chinese players in this, and the best of the bunch at the moment. So we're looking forward to how that goes. I hope we will get more Chinese player in the future again, and Asian players in general. It's always a bit hard with the language barrier, but it's always great to have some. Hope we can get more players from Singapore, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. It's always hard to penetrate there with English-speaking tournaments and servers, but yeah, that would be pretty dope. And then Susping, yeah, well-known player as well. And if the German internet doesn't betray them, they are a force to reckon with as well. So yeah, Group B, Krief, Aim, Dusey, Snow Wolfie, 3 really strong players here in Group B, and then coming out as second place of Division 3 really has to show themselves. Snow Wolfie coming down from Division 1, but really strong in Season 2, in Division 2. They made it to the finals there, so let's see if they can repeat the run and go up to Division 1 again. Krief and Amduzi both made it to the playoffs last season as well. So this this one will be a really tough group there. And then we have Group C with Pasta La Vista, Grand Potato, I Won the Internet, winner of Season 3's Division 3. So strong players here as well. And then Axis, who, yeah, hopefully can make it through this tournament this time around. Had to drop out last season. Really strong player, really high rank, good 2v2 tournament experiences and so on. We haven't seen so much of him in League because he unfortunately had to drop out the last 2 times he signed up. Hopefully, yeah, things align better this time around. And then I think Axis is a candidate for at least the semifinal run here as well. But we're gonna see how it goes here in Group C. And then Group D, we have the clearly not MJ player coming around, who strong quarterfinals finish last season as well, nearly making it into the semifinals, nearly making it into Division 1. So forced to reckon with. Matrin, who was Division 1 in Season 1, and 0.5. Really strong player in the past. Has been around since Season 0. Didn't play the last 2 seasons, but a really strong player when in form as well. And I'm excited to see them. Then we have Allnet, or I'm a Whale Arrow here back as well. Always great to see. One of the most motivated players in the WARNO community. A lot of activity there, especially on the Voyage server lately, and yeah, took a quick hiatus here just before the league season started to get his zen back, to get his uh, enjoyment onto WARNO back on the run and so on. So that's going to be interesting to see how that little pause just before helped out, bringing them back into the focus. And then Nocturna had a tough time last season in Division 2. Let's see how the run goes this season. Pretty high rank, and obviously the first time, last season was their first time in the competitive WARNO scene. Always tough the first time around, because you have to get used to the picks and bans, you have to learn how to maneuver that part of the game as well. Now that they know how that all runs, I'm really interested to see how they will do here in Division 2 this season around. And then we have the Champions League, the Division 1, where all well, where the top of the top players are, and we have some really, really cool names this season again. 16 players once more. We start in Group A here with a former champion, ProCommie, is back in here. We followed it up with another insane name right after that. Skific is around here, coming as ranked number 1, as the person who made the 100 wins in a row rank run. Can they do it against players of top level in a pick and ban competitive scene setting as well, though, when they maybe can't get their favorite divisions through and the enemy can counterpick? Will be interesting to see. They had some good tournament runs in the past as well. It's the first WARNO League season of Skific, though. I'm really interested to see how it goes and how far Skific can make it. On the paper, best player in the tournament. Let's see if they can bring it to the board as well. Then Cheesh coming back here after one season of hiatus, but last time around they were in the finals of Division 2. That qualifies them for Division 1 here. Maddie last season as a high semi-finalist of Division 2 coming in here as well. They will have a tough group here. Both of them will have a tough run against these two top-level players above them. ProCommie, though, didn't make it out of group stage last season. So let's see if Cheesh and Maddie can make ProCommie stumble again. Maddie, known for making people stumble. He's usually not making it super deep in Division 1, but he usually has 1 or 2 upsets in group stage. I'm looking forward to see what Maddie's upsets will be this season. I'm curious if Maddie can do something against Skific. I feel like the mechanics are not quite there, but we will see about that. Really interested to see how that group plays out. Group B, a really strong group as well, as all of them are. Starting with Stardeck, followed up by Golden Panzer. Bubblegun, our finalist of last season here. And then Dark Neutron from Down Under coming around as well. So it's a really interesting group here as well. The further east group here with players that all are a bit further situated east, time zone wise, for our guy from Down Under and so on. And yeah, Bubblegun, aka Scuff here. So this is going to be an interesting group B here. Bubblegun, Scuff here, the favorite of the division, but Stardeck always in top shape lately as well. Dark Neutron, if they can find their mojo, and maybe if balance patches bring it a bit closer to Dark Neutron's favorite playstyle again, I think Dark Neutron can be really scary once more here as well. They had fantastic runs in the past. Yep, it's a bit. Dark Neutron always a bit in need of a slower meta. Like that, as long as Skific's 10-minute gameplay does prevail, Dark Neutron is in trouble. As soon as the games are going towards the 25-30 minute mark on average, Dark Neutron becomes better. Known for the strategic reserve of 300, 400, 500 points on the pocket that just come out all at once, and really good strategic decision making. And yeah, we're looking forward to see how all of that goes. And looking forward to see how Golden Panzer's second season in Division 1 goes, as they have been constantly improving as well. Really cool development from Division 3 to Division 1. And like, maybe first time into the playoffs this season. It's a doable group, but obviously you still have to face Stardeck and Scuff here to get there, so not gonna be easy. And then Group C, we have Cyrillus Gunter here, aka Sans Lingua Franca. Lafens, so 2 veterans in here, followed up by two other really well-known and long-around names. Jokatard returns to the league, and Gada XRMs, aka Bottom Feeder, is here as well. So really strong group as well. No favorite in my eyes. Maybe Lathan's as the favorite, but Lathan's dominated last season's group stage, though his show against Stahlbrecher wasn't quite as strong. And I think all of them here are really robust players. Obviously, Cyril Skunter always with the trickiness coming around. Maybe if we have an end of the IV domination, his playstyle will come into fashion. That depends on when the patch drops and so on. Hopefully that comes soon. But yeah, if a patch drops here, I also think Cyril Skunter is one of the fastest adopters when it comes to new patches, finding new cheese and new fun strategies quite quickly that the others might not be aware of. So a patch in the group stage here could be helpful for them. Otherwise, I think the others are a bit more solid, but we will see how that all goes. And then we have our American group here on the end, where we had 5 players. Obviously, Cyril Skunter currently situated in the US as well, but the furthest east of them. That's why mixed with some European players here. And then we have 4 American players here with Timon Place returning to the league. Really happy to have Timon back. Bend over, Zixivister, aka Jeremy, and then obviously the champion of season 3, Woe is me here as well. So this is a killer group. 2 players from Division 2 coming up in here. The OG of the old days returning, and the current dominant player in here as well. So this will be a tough group to survive for our new Division 1 players here, Bendover and Jeremy, but absolutely doable. I think Timon currently is beatable. His rank performance lately wasn't as strong, but obviously Timon in tournaments versus Timon on ranked ladder is also a big difference. He was really dominant in the past. Let's see if he can bring it back. And then obviously Woe is currently the guy to chase, the guy to beat. And it will be interesting to see if that is doable in the group stage already, or if he can make it into the playoffs again and has to be stopped there. Not going to be easy for anyone here, but the field is really, really strong. I think it is our strongest field that we had yet in a league. And I'm really happy to see that. And yeah, with a patch or so more, we might have been able to get up to 80 people into the league. Hopefully, Eugen finds some patches soon, and then we can get to that in Season 5 again. But I think the 16 that we have here in Division 1, they are the creme de la creme, and I'm absolutely excited for all of this. And yeah, the trash talk in Division in Group D here will be exciting as well. Also, a lot of knowledge about the others here in this group, so they know their weaknesses and strengths. I think that's true for a good couple of these groups, though. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Obviously, a lot of them have faced off against each other in tournaments and ranked games. So this one will be really exciting. And yeah, this is the last group here. So that means time for the Fantasy League, guys. And time to get your Fantasy League team signed up. You now know the groups, and it's time to get yourself a Fantasy League team picked. The Google Docs is in the chat. How does the Fantasy League work? You let these players fight for you. And this is actually not true. I have to change that. This is actually 20. Because they don't have fewer games in the group stage anymore. So, yeah, Division 1 is... players cost this price here. And you have 400 points that you can spend. Or 400 million points that you can spend. You see the price, a million here. And you have to at least pick 6 players between all the divisions. I have picked my team here already of 7 players. And yeah, you can pick up to 9 players here. And then they will earn points for you with each win, with each map win they get. If they have a draw, it brings you half the points. So yeah, see, you can see all of this here. And the winner, with the player with the most scores in the end, wins the Fantasy League. So yeah, guys, yeah, just DM me your picks on Discord, and then I will put you in there with your picks. So yeah, just pick the players that you believe in. Obviously, if you're playing yourself, you might want to pick yourself, but as an extra motivation. So let's see. Chloride and I are obviously winning because we have all the fun with you guys, so we will be above it all. But yeah, that's all the fun here. So this is the fantasy league around all of this. We had it in the past. We didn't have it last season, as I didn't quite have the time to set it up beforehand. But this time around, it returns. We had a lot of fun with it in the past in WARNO and Steel Division leagues, and yeah, it's always an extra motivation to get you a bit more involved with the players that are playing. Maybe have an eye on some players, like picking some new names, just so that you have someone to cheer for in the divisions where you might not quite know the names. Really interesting little fun game, and it doesn't take all that long to pick your team together. Yeah, my team here only has one Division 1 player. I believe in Cheesh. And then, yeah, couple of Division 2, couple of Division 3 and 4 players. And I'm looking forward to how it all goes. Obviously, if you pick Vo, you will pay a bit extra, costing 95 points. And then newer players like Cheesh, Golden Panzer, and Joker that might have lower chances are a bit cheaper as well. So, yeah, if you have an underdog pick them here as well. And yep, that's is it, guys. These are the groups. I'm really excited to see how this all goes. Looking forward to see the players start with the games tomorrow. And big thanks 36 for the $50 contribution. So yeah, prize money is starting to get real already. Thanks to all of you who pressed the claim code button on Matcherino to add some prize money to the prize pool. And I think we ended here for today. And we're gonna be back with a lot of WARNO League casting over the upcoming days. You can find the VOD of all of this if you want to see me talking about the groups on YouTube, as always, and in the live section there.